can do that, but I feel like if they don't have that, they can still like play the game, like kill them repeatedly, and they have I feel superior team fight with the global plus the boat.
Both teams want to win. It's kind of the opposite. They're not winning those lanes. But
and mid lane is kind of like the TA is good. Even though the CS is close, but TA is winning overall because he's also spending a lot of his gold.
Oh my god.
God.
Careful with the deny.
Deny.
Oh! We saw this exact kill earlier by Armel, denying and then splashing. Doing it again, her top lane, dropping very low. The Hex is going to be there. Ramsey's also going to go down. Right across the map, it's going to be kills. TNC and Runa spawning in 15. Do you see this? On the mid lane, Armel got a sentry for himself to, well, do a sentry battle. But
yeah, you kind of expect the enemy to have a sentry
here
when
comes
you have level
a
6.
Huge gank. Armel going to be very close to Ursa. There's an X as well. Armel is absolutely dead. No teleport support. I say that though. Armel is just winning the man fight. He's going to kill no one first, and then he might survive refraction in 2 seconds. Doesn't even need it. That's a 3-man gank. He survives, kills the enemy mid.
Gonna be a huge power spike for her teammates. So they have taken 2 tier 1s right now. So the tier 1 remaining is the Drow's lane, and Roshan will be open for the TA after
Great
this.
Torrent here. That's going to hit on Raven, and they're going to dive. Gus pushing the Kunkka away. The Winter's Curse now forcing the IO hit. And I do believe that it's going to be... Oh, okay. Well, a little bit of heal here for Raven. He will die. Tim's now getting focus. He had a huge magic stick, but unfortunately his HP wasn't low enough where he could pop it for a big heal. He's not going to waste his stick here. Stick is actually like one of IO's most important regen items. And he'll go down as well. Deso is finished. Samage kind of baiting it out on the top lane.
They have both on Roger here.
Cuckoo is going to be the one leading the charge. They see the PL. The smoke is going to break here. And okay, Hex first. Jumps once.
Oh, he managed to trick him there. Oh, but he still got the real one.
Yeah. Where's the Hex? Where's the Hex? Oh no, the curse is going to come through. PL lives, and now Armel's on the run. There's a Hatred on no one, I believe. He's going to X right back into the bolt. And all of a sudden, that TNC lead, very precious, it is gone. Okay, VP strikes right back.
That was a really big outplay by Ramses there, tricking the Lion into going on the wrong the wrong target, the illusion. They need to get like deep wards down.
Yeah.
Like some aggressive wards. So far, they just placed one. This is fine. They need one more, preferably in the lanes.
Okay, they've got one in the hill.
But this is going to give away the what?
Finger and one more right click.
I think it's not worth though for him. I don't know, I don't feel that's too good. Because that kill, he blew a long cooldown spell, and then he's going to give away the position of the ward. Yeah, this is because of the failed smoke game, the first smoke, where they got counter-killed by the Wyvern's ultimate near the shrine.
Uh-oh, the X is going to be available onto Armel. I don't think they were going to force anything here. Just drop a couple of spells.
Yeah, if they want to kill him, they need the Ursa to be nearby.
Oh, the boat's going to get committed. They still have global available.
I think it's okay.
Okay, they jump in. The Torrent will hit as well. They're just burning him down very slowly. They commit the global for this, but with a full magic wand, he has the refraction, and he might be able to blink away. He does. Meanwhile, simultaneously, it looks like Raven just killed the Ursa here.
Yeah, Ursa was trying to kill him.
Oh, okay, and then he had teammate backing up.
Yeah. As Drow doesn't really have ways of dealing too much, like doing damage in the fights, because there's the Cold Embrace from Wyvern, and she doesn't have BKB, so it won't be easy for her to run in and hit people. Anyone steeping to the shrine? Are they moving bot, jungle, top jungle, so you can react accordingly, play accordingly towards their reactions?
Looks like they're going to try to make a play here against the Wyvern, but it's going to be no one getting found. He does have the Age of Immortal. Pasha looking for the curse. Okay, there is a curse, but it hits absolutely nobody, and they're going to keep canceling that Blink Dagger. Aegis going to go down. Lion does not have any stuns available. They're looking for a Gus play, I believe. Or they're going to just right-click him down. No one's going to turn and fight. Going on Armel. Armel goes and Vits for now. They will take down the Ursa. And that's pretty much it.
I think he had to wait a bit to get a battle. Like, the only way he saved him is to get a battle curse. Let's see whether TNC can actually play, like, use this opening to...
I think they can. Raven just finishes BKB. Like, this is a very good time.
They should be able to get at least 1 to 2 towers here. They have to.
Okay, that's going to be Cuckoo in a little bit of trouble. No curse just yet. The bounty rune not being selected either. Maybe Pasha's going to take it. Kuku's going to come back for it. Here comes the Ursa. Okay, bounty rune secured, but 2 supports dying as a result. Courier flying by, maybe that's going to die too. That's going to be his BKB being delivered. Maybe they could set up a fight. Raven looking for the TP out. Curse is available, but he does not have vision.
Gosh, I thought that was actually really close. Well, in this case, it's waiting for their items to be completed.
By the way, Lion Blink that you mentioned finished. He buys a smoke for himself, so he temporarily shows a blink.
This has to work. This smoke.
On the mid lane, they see the blink on the... Oh, okay. X back here on Armel. He is control. Does not pop the BKB, and as a result, he loses a ton of his HP. He then pops the BKB. And the curse is going to lock him down. Armel relocate defensively. The global cancels it, so that's going to be one. It's going to be a secondary one as well as Io dies. Huge kills coming in. They both have buyback, but that's going to be a very expensive, and they will use these buybacks, I believe. Not using the T8 buyback just yet, Roshan.
But he doesn't have BKB, so even if he buyback, then...
Oh, he has to. It is low. And do they have any way to jump in? I'm not too sure. They see it, and now Lion blinks in! He's looking for the kill! Does he get it? No, he doesn't. Alright, that was anticlimactic as hell, and now Ursa jumps outward looking for Raven. Raven pops a BKB, but again, it's just people sticking right in his face. He's turning around, going on no one. No one will die. Silencer drops as well. Ramsey has the Aegis of Immortal. He gets gusted back. Armel's okay for now as well. Sam H in a very terrible spot. He's gonna just TP out. Yeah, he makes it home.
Force Staff, that is why Force Staff is regarded by many one of the best items in the game. I think going into a late game, if the draw actually gets to the point where you get the Aghanims with the Mjolnir. Oh no, you don't have to get Aghanim, sorry, because there's the
Io will always tether to you, so you just have free Aghanims. Solo. Global immediately used, and Sam H... Oh, Force Staff up to the high ground. He's fine for now, self-decrep. And he's going to pour home, but the X is going to cancel that TP. Sam H going to go down simultaneously. Looks like they traded Wyvern for the Lion. Sam H still somehow alive, but will get chased down by the rest of Virtus Pro.
Yeah, they still have to be careful of this damage output. This is a risky move. They're going into the Roche here. I think TNC... Did they have a trap there? I mean, not...
They did. They had a trap, but it died.
Way too quick. Okay, never mind. I don't think they can reach on time. Way too quick. The Solar Crest plus the Ursa... No way. They reach on time.
Uh-oh. That's going to be engagement starting things out. It's going to be onto the Winter Wyvern. The big bolt's going to come through. No BKB protecting the Drow Ranger. Ramsey as well as no one going right onto the Io. Io's dead, and Raven without any backup support. No BKB helping out either. The Creptify coming in and the Life Drain. Raven's still alive, but alive for what? As he's going to get corralled and ganged up by the rest of VP. Good TP out by Sam H, somehow living through all of that.
Well done, decrep TP, and there was no mana on the Kanka. And Armel did a really good job in the fights. Not sure if you caught that. He just went behind. He killed because Wyvern didn't have A on this. He just died to the TA.
Yeah.
And he killed the Silencer as well. They were both behind the enemy lines.
Looks like they're gonna be able to pick up a freebie as well. Will the neutral come in?
He's so tanky.
He is tanky, thanks to that Crimson Guard. And now it's going to be TA in a lot of trouble. He's going to try to turn on Roger. The splash is going to be enough. Gem is hitting the deck, but they will get the prize kill.
Yep.
Looks like Lion has also...
Look at his talents as well. You don't often see a lot of Conquers going to armor, but this game is really good.
He passed it on? Wyvern has it.
He passed it to Wyvern.
Man, that curse was so big against Raven just now. Okay. X. Uh-oh, it's going to be Sam H. Nice defensive force up. Hex is going to come out. Where's the curse? Looking for it on the back line here. Armel backing up with the BKB. Damage is there. Nice Gus pushing back, but who's protecting the racks? VP running back for now. Very low is the Ursa. Ursa dropping super low. We'll survive through that one.
Look at that draw, man.
But the heal from Wyvern is going to be there. Sam H impaled. They will trigger the Aegis of Immortal. Do they have a Hex available onto the Lion? Lion in position, Hex cooling down, using him up. Hex is going to be there. Damage, Curse. Curse is going to be available. Again, shutting down the Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger losing about half her HP. Everyone is going to disengage. Cuckoo jumping forward. They're going to try to kill the PL. PL double gangering away. Moving the illusion. Nice micro, but he is going to get splashed down as well. All the range and splash damage of Raven.
This Drow Ranger with this Aghanims from the Io and the Mjolnir, he's just doing an absurd amount of damage in the fights, and
he's max slotted, so I don't even know what he's gonna drop.
The boots? I think if you get blink, you're gonna replace it with the boots.
He just swapped out treads.
Solo, no buyback. Oh, what a stun!
Okay, that's gonna catch. Oh, nice heal coming through, giving them time. And now Ramsey just diving in. Curse coming on the right side. No one taking quite a bit of damage. Global number 2 is gonna come out. Tim's being focused, juking around right now, and it's gonna be Raven taking a bunch of damage. Okay, that's Global number 2 coming out. Tim's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, and they're just running down the aisle. Clearly identifying that without the IL, Raven just doesn't
cannot
do
afford
anything.
to die here. Raven cannot afford to die.
He's juking, but he forced staff. He's gonna look at TP out,
no
look at the damage.
2 cores, no buyback.
Yeah, 2 cores, no buyback. I think it's just run the other direction.
Oh, that's just the double global there. Okay, maybe after that, I think the double global is better than the, the double curse.
I mean, the first global, all the cores pop the BKB, but the second global, that means no decrep defensive. Line doesn't do anything, and of course, IO doesn't do much either. Cuckoo, by the way.
It might seem a bit premature, but they had no vision in that area, so he just decided to global because they were on the high ground.
Yeah.
Cuckoo just trying to buy as much time as he can, shoving the creep wave, but right now there's a creep wave coming in the mid lane.
The rest of VP zoning out as the cores shredding through these Raxes. Virtus Pro looking poised to add another victory to their group stage run. RDX going out. Looks like just TB back to get some regen, and now jumping in Cuckoo out of this game for another minute. And a GG might be forced out. We're going to see some mega creeps right now.
Yeah, it's definitely megas. They can defend with the draw.
Yeah, they definitely can defend.
With the tether.
But,
oh, VP is just going to go back. Roshan is about to be spawning soon.
I thought it was still the first global before they fire off the second one.
Oh, VP here, trying to just get a pick off.
Okay.
Raven's on the high ground, he's going to be able to do a lot of damage.
Global's going to be there, he pops a BKB, and well, he's invis for now, but the bashes is true, the bashes are real. Virtus Pro, and looks like that's going to be a defensive relocate. Lion going to get X back. No, looks like defensive Yule's going to pull him out of the X, but it does not matter. GG's called by Armel, and Virtus Pro takes another W. That's going to improve their score to 5-2. 20k victory over TNC.
Still a very good showing by TNC though. This game definitely felt like they were in control at certain points of the game, but they were... They've gone like this Timber against DK a lot. They picked Timber into DK a lot.
Yeah. And there we go. There's 3 strength heroes. Burst traditionally very good against. He's also here. I mean,
brain sap, so he trades like against anyone fine.
Yeah.
And bottom lane, this bench Mirana. Oh, Mirana. Sam H is in all sorts of
first
trouble
blood.
here. That is a big kill there for the Iron and Gyro, getting this extra goal, and it's gonna mean that their lane is gonna have a. Mid lane is like we mentioned, a 50-50 farming lane. Everyone's just trying to trade farm. And bot lane, Cuckoo, gone on by the gyrocopter here.
Cuckoo should be fine. I say that though. They're diving. The magic missile is going to hit the tower and the arrow.
Stick, fairy fire. Okay.
The tower needs a little bit more help. Looks like Sam H is going to clean up the kill afterwards. As a salve, and now it looks like they're going to run towards a rune. The balls are in his face though. He's going to take a lot of damage. He needs to fire off that arrow. He needs to salve up as well.
Oh, it's very important when Timber gets level 6. He starts to pressure the DK. And they made a rotation, but VP reacted
very quickly.
Very quickly to save the DK. He was so close to dying.
And now bottom side is going to be Sam H being forced away. One leap is used.
Oh, the dives.
And the dives is coming out here. The tier 2 tower going right here onto Ramsey. Ramsey first one to go down. Roger has a haste rune, but the right click's going to be tracking into him. Keep in mind that IO has no base armor. Very low base armor. Or do you think he needs to go for more of a farming
I think he can. Because Tiny and DK are gonna make a lot of space. Like if he wants to fight, he can. But if he wants to focus more on farming, I think there'll be space for him. Because I think Tiny and DK will be able to create a lot of pressure. And bot lane, they're gonna go on Ramses once again.
Yeah,
I don't think he has any way out here.
He doesn't. Very good move here by Cuckoo. Kind of just ran in the trees, dropped a deep ward.
They're punishing the weak lane right now of.
Yeah, and we're getting to a point where the mid lane also is struggling a little bit for Virtus Pro as Armel is...
nature of the matchup.
Nope, looks like Io also got picked off here. Man, this game, very different pacing from the last one. Kills all over the place. Are they trying to like gank this Timber? There's no way, right? They're trying to get this tower deny, but
How many heroes are they gonna need for this guy?
Oh, tower gonna get denied here, and now
the tiny here.
Ooh, nice big stun here coming out from Tims. They will get the kill on Gyro, so Gyro dies once again. Magic Stick was used, and he's jumping back out now. A secondary stun coming out from the Dragon Tail. Solo trying to get that one last brain sap. A nightmare for now. Curse Crown being fired off on the back line, and Tim's gonna go down to the brief fire. Looks like Tims, though, or rather Armel, survived through it just fine.
Not allow them to, you know, farm their way to come back into the game. You have to always see what they are doing and try to pressure them. And right now, bottom lane, the DK is all on his lonesome, and he does not have a TP. I think they know that, as he previously TP to try and deny the tower.
He is completely caught out. He is very tanky. Well, Arrow's gonna miss, so maybe that gives him a better chance of surviving, but I don't think so. There's just 3 heroes.
Though.
Are they gonna relocate in?
Nah,
no, I don't think so. He's completely trapped. The spams are coming out. They even bring a 4th here. Armel will be here to pick up the kill.
Yep. BPA wants to wait for this blink on Pasha before they start to, you know, make. But most Timbers have been known to go for like an early use of the foot.
He's got it queued up right now.
Yeah, so you can actually deal with the incoming Spirit Wrestler.
Tower gonna get denied. That's the 3rd tower deny in the game. So despite all this tower kill, like
blink, tiny as blink, incoming.
Okay. Mirana gonna get caught out here. Sam H gonna go down.
Oh, that's a big kill. That's a streak.
These denies are keeping Virtus Pro in the game.
TNC as well. They want to further extend their advantage.
Radiant are scanning.
If they get a few kills, maybe it might open Roshan for them because they have bench. We'll see how things go. Roger probably has to sacrifice himself to save the gyro.
They could probably kill both, I think. That's going to be the first kill. They see him as well. Terrorize going to get dropped right on top the face of Roger. Roger going to throw down.
Yep, the wards there. They know they were farming around the area. That's why vision is just so important in this kind of game.
Great terror by Cuckoo, seeing the vision onto the IO as well, and then setting up that Terrorize.
I suck at counting, so thank you for saving me.
We will take you through kindergarten after this. Raven doesn't have a teleport score, very far from home. It looks like he's going to fight breaking out in the shrine. It's going to be Cuckoo biting the dust, and Relocate comes in. Arrow's going to hit right onto the IO, but really hard to go on him. First Crown going to drop. Great call down, zoning everyone away from the fight. Unfortunately, not going to get too much out of anything. Pasha on the chase. Blink cooling down right on top of the PL. PL, very tanky thanks to the hood. Avalanche not going to hit Arrow, though, on top of...
They can't get the grip onto the PL.
Yeah.
That was a really big kill for them to miss. Oh, he has vision. Ward.
Somehow, some way, thank you to the ward. And now it's going to be Sam H getting brought down. Vengeful Spirit porting in. This is going to be the 2nd time in the fight. Very, very tanky heroes. The DK as well as the Tiny.
But here comes the raid, boss. They have to get out.
Well, like you said, don't Timber just go Yulscepter anyways?
But he's not going Yulscepter.
So it's kind of like, hey, I don't see you going Urn, so I'm not going to go Yuls myself. Alright, they're going to try to get a go here on Timber. No defensive swap available just yet. They're going to try to chain stun and toss him up, but he still chains away. The grip, though, is going to be there. The swap comes in a tiny bit too late. That means Cuckoo's also going to die.
Way too greedy there.
Yeah.
Trying to get the tower. They're like on the same at the same time. It was because it was near the shrine, so it's very risky for them to do that. If they can't catch the DK there and stun with the bench and the Mirana arrow to follow up to finish him off, the fight would be very, very dangerous for them. And that was what happened.
Tiny caught under the tower. Bloom Dagger being well stopped by that Urn. They're still chasing him down. Secondary Urn being used. Goal. Yep, he did. In the very last second. One thing for sure is that Raven's getting a ton of free farm time. Rocket flying in here against Timber. Timber is just...
He's the raid boss, man.
Yeah, he's zoning people out. Meanwhile, oh, Tim's gonna get dusted out. He still has his Shadow Realm. And he's gonna be fine.
To a point where they have triple BKB. Like the Gyro, the DK, and the Tiny all has to get BKB for them to be able to fight.
So you think Virtus Pro is gonna just play it relatively slowly?
Try to pick off with the relocate. Spread the map, do what
the pick-off is happening right now on the mid lane here. They're going to go everyone onto Armel. Armel just blows up.
Big kill there.
Yeah.
Cutting down the Bloodstone charges.
And that was the Silver Edge review, so really good stuff.
Very scary right now with level 3 Dragon Form plus the BKB. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Did he even activate the BKB?
No,
he didn't.
No.
Good control there. Oh, but he's going to find another. That's going to be breaking. on the Timber. And the Suns are going to be there. Timber chain away. There's a rocket
Yules.
onto him. Yule Scepter. Oh, he's just going to suicide, which is fair. Back in the mid lane here.
He was dead anyway.
Rip
Relocate.
hitting on, and that's going to be solo being brought down. Here comes the BKB
Oh, no
on
mana
the
on the
gyro.
PL.
PL looks like he's going to be able to run away. Meanwhile, Sam H leaps on the low ground. Does he have
No
leap
charges.
again? TP out, and he should be fine. The big tree coming in as well from Tiny. He'll barely survive.
That's why it's very good to get a Satanic to pair up with the Aghanim's upgrade from the IO.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Okay, BP is rolling right now. They understand that this is their timing with the triple BKBs. They want to be as aggressive as possible, try to claim as many objectives as they can.
TNC want to fight into this. They see Roger. And well, they don't throw out the Terrorize, so Io
the
just walks
detection.
away. And now on the back line, Tiny just absolutely destroys Tim's. Okay.
Oh, the break.
Running away. The buyback's going to come out from Tim's. He's going to put right back in. Everyone's going to retreat. Defensive swap, or rather offensive swap the Dragon Knight back in.
Oh, great sleep.
Sleep's going to delay that kill a little bit. And now on the chase is the rest of the team. Roger, as well as Ramses on the front line. Looking pretty strong. And a pause. I think.
I think that should be fine.
They'll cancel it. Everyone will just disengage.
Yep, Courier is coming in with the BKB. They get a sleep on him.
Oh, they get a grip as well. Terrorize is going to be there, pushing everyone away, and now they want to fight this, actually. Tim's going, or Armel going right in. Tiny, tanky in the front line. That BKB activated. They baited it out. They might lose Cuckoo as a result. In fact, they will. Yeah. On the back line, it is going to be...
Roger's going to be chased down.
Okay, I mean, they're trying, but he is so damn tanky thanks to that veil of this... Oh, long-range hit. Shadow Realm. Sending another kid into the Shadow Realm.
Yep,
Nicely
BP
done.
just overextending a little bit for the bench.
Maybe one of the supports or somebody have a bottle. They don't want to pick it up because they think that maybe there's a vision.
Oh, they have a gem. Don't they have? I remember they have a
maybe
gem.
high ground vision. I don't know.
Yeah.
They see Tiny though. Pasha in the front line, very very tanky. Has a BKB,
Oh, yes,
but
BKB.
he has BKB, so it's not gonna work. Cuckoo gets initiated on. Cuckoo, well, has a Moonlight Shadow protecting
no
him.
detection.
No detection. Yeah, and the fear is gonna push them away. The tether will break. On the back line though, Sam H going right onto Tiny. The BKB are ending now. Second BKB using. They're gonna get Pasha. Pasha will be brought down thanks to the shock room. And on the right side of the fight, looks like Tim's as well as Cuckoo will get brought down, but the cores are coming in for now. A secondary Yules on to the Dragon Knight. Sam H will leap out of leaps at this point, out of BKB as well. They will lose Sam H.
Gosh, that was such a hard fight to call. Initially, it started
so poorly for TNC. Right?
I thought it started poorly, but they were able to kite the BKBs of the Tiny and the DK, and they were able to kill them.
Oh, it's not over just yet here. Now Armel getting caught up. Armel's gonna just get right click down, side gunner, and right click.
This is why like Timbersaw falls off it a lot. Even though he's such a monster in the early game, if you don't keep the ball rolling, okay, just because the Gyro and the Tiny and the DK, all these three cores, they have splash damage to deal with the illusions. So PR doesn't do a lot of damage in the fights. BKB is all, but yeah, this is going to be high ground.
And honestly,
no buyback.
TNC doesn't defend high ground that well either. I mean, with the okay, then pop the glyph.
Yep, PL has no buyback. He's spent all his gold.
Armel letting the shotgun fly, not going to hit too much of anything. Tossed right back, and about a billion sun hitting him. Terrorize, going to fly up, and not even going to be there in time as Armel just not tanky enough. Tiny illusions, or PL illusions rather, going on top of that Tiny. He loses all of his HP or mana very quickly. Bedlam being used right now as Tim's getting slowed down, and now
oh, they used the relocate. They went back to regen. They
Okay.
went back to base to regen with the Tiny.
And now Curse Crown hitting onto the Dragon Knight. They're going
Yes,
to try to burst him down. Okay, Savage, a lot of damage. Heal! Not going to be enough from Io. Tiny though, fresh life here after the heal. Rams is very low as well. Glimmercade's going to get him back out. They might lose Pasha on the way out. Yes, they will. Sam Mage just doing so much right click. Great swap from Cuckoo as well. They have isolated all three cores. Looks like on the back line, they even killed the Bane. Ramses looks like he's going to have to fight his way out of here. Samage dropping very low, and he will die to this right click. Buybacks coming out galore. It's going to be Samage. Roger being focused down by PL. Nice juking by Roger, still keeping himself alive. He will finally die, and now it's going to be a chases for Ramses. Ramses is super fast thanks to the Flutter, the Phase, as well as the Manta. He will make it out.
From their base to contest the Roche. I don't think they have a choice. They need to try and stop TNC on getting this Roche.
Virtus Pro moving out as a pack. They're going to charge up the hill, and now he blinks forward looking for the avalanche.
Yes, buyback. That's what he did.
Okay.
Tiny has buyback.
Now Venge is being chased down on the left side. It is going to be a pretty chaotic fight. Moonlight Shadow gets dropped on the background, and now PL Illusions coming in for solo once again. Nice defensive Yo being used right now. Tiny. Terrorize going to get used here, and now Timbersoft dropping extremely low. And they're going to focus on Roger. Roger has bought back, and he has now died back 2 minutes without the IO. Raven's going to jaunt away for now, waiting out the BKB. Great swap now, isolating the Gyro. Gyro popping, I believe that was a Satanic, getting a lot of HP back. But now he's going to get surrounded absolutely by Raven. Raven going to bring him down.
No buyback.
That is 3 deaths.
No buyback.
No buyback. I believe because he finished the Satanic. And now it's going to be TNC moving forward. Curse Ground going to hit onto the Dragonite as well. They have a vision thanks to the Sentry on the low ground. Barely seeing that Dragonite. Dragonite getting a big magic wand back, but it doesn't matter. He's going to get brought down. He buys back immediately.
That is GG, I think.
No Dragon form on the Dragon Knight, and now they see
We saw once Roger goes down,
the whole team falls apart.
Gyro just couldn't stand.
Yeah.
They're going to be able to get 2 lanes.
Are they going to try to throw or 2 lanes? This is the question
lanes?
here.
I think 2 lanes.
Okay, Raven moving down here will get the second tower very easily. At the end of the day, the W is what counts as they are getting that second lane of rack. Still 40 seconds without the Gyro and the IO.
And you know the thing is what saved the team, but because they were able to kill the Bane, like PL ran in and killed the Bane.
The IO lineup technically could defend against Mega Creeps, but the game is realistically not, because Roshan will spawn and they will get the Aegis and Cheese.
Not a good comeback for me.
I'm sure there's doubters out there. No doubting in here though. Refresher Shard, let's see who they're going to give it to. Looks like, right, Sam H with the 6 leaps holding on to it for now.
I'm not sure though, I think like you mentioned earlier, I think the swap has to be used more defensively. Because
in the last couple of fights, he's been using it to extend a kill.
If they kill the IO first, then I think it's fine.
Sure. Okay. Swap, terrorize.
He's dead though. Yes, buyback.
He's going to buy back right now. Most likely BOT in. They see the PL. PL taking quite a bit of damage. There's the defensive swap. Cuckoo taking quite a bit as well.
Look at that tether.
I mean, that tether IO is hitting hard.
Oh my god.
It's flying out. It might be a P shooter, but... And do you think Gyro... I mean, you call the Divine Rapier, but he's going for the Mjolnir for now.
Yeah, you still want to finish a Mjolnir because it's just way too good with the side gunner plus the illusions of PL. You need ways to deal with that quickly.
Initiate. Are they going to swap out? No one. They're going to swap him back out right into an arrow. Perfectly done. No buyback for 2 minutes. 5 versus 4. All right, they will flag. They will look at. Oh my God! Look at and somehow looks like the stun did hit. Terrorize back. The BKB activate a little bit too slowly. Satanic being used as well. Sam H says, "I'm out of here." They traded BKB. They traded Satanic. PL on the back line. Looks like he did get a kill onto Solo. Solo needing the buyback. Long arrow onto Solo. Terrorize back into the base. You go, and now he went in. What? And he just died. He did not shadow him in time. A huge misplay by Tims. He will buy back with throw. Super exposed. And the double damage rune of Mirana will force out a glyph on the backside. The PL going in, zoning everyone out. It's going to be Sam H just right onto the throne. Nobody's protecting the throne. And Sam H will take it down. What a way to finish this game. Great swap into an arrow to start that team fight off. 5v4. Whew. TNC, that was a hell of a comeback.
What a game, what a game. First we saw the Timber starting to taper off, then we were worried for TNC, but then they were able to get enough items on the PL. Like I said earlier, Timber already done his job, so to finish the game, PL and Mirana